Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I hear birds singing. They're outside my window and they're saying, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Ruffy's having a good morning. Inside and outside, we'll all have a good morning. Good morning. Are you guys saying good morning to each other? Are you guys pushing the like button? The old like button. Oh, that's too bad, John Zick. Sorry to hear that, honestly. That's never cool. Good morning, Aaron. Don't pretend I can't see Aaron Colvin. Good morning. 5280. I'm going to say good morning all day. 5280. Hags. Snap. Hags, I sent you the bluest thing. It's so blue it's black. Wait till you see it. It's so blue. I was like, is this blue or is this black? You'll let us know. You tell me what you think. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, what a wonderful morning. Good morning to Jolie. Jay Hurst, it's darker than navy blue. It's darker. Oh my goodness, it's probably, yeah, it's just, blue is the new black RX. I like that. Good morning. Are you guys fun guys? Give me 5 people today that's a fun guy. Who's a fun guy? You could be a fun girl too. Justin, if you're doing your tinctures, 4 weeks is way enough to get a nice soak. 4 weeks is good. It's even beyond royal blue, Corey. It's the darkest blue possible. Fun guys. We got a fun girl. Glassic, has anybody seen that lady's studio? Glassic, would you clean it up just a little bit? I got claustrophobia looking at your pictures. Okay, just saying. I'm not picking on you. I'm trying to be funny. Yep, I was like, whoa. I really feel like I'm getting claustrophobia right now. Yeah, you got it going on in that studio there, lady. Good morning. Good morning. That kind of makes sense, but you can't see a bed in there, Classic. There's no bed available. Oh, jeez. Good morning. I guess Pops pays attention to those pictures, doesn't he? Good morning. Let's do a morning funny. Let's do a morning funny before we get too far. Oh, I get it, Classic. We're doing all kinds of shedding here at this property right now. Do I feel like, okay. I think I'm zoomed all the way out. Good morning. I'm really happy to be here this morning. I'd rather be here than where we spent half of the weekend. I'll tell you guys that story later. Okay, who likes accents? I love accents. I always like people that have the talent to do an accent. I'm not doing accent, no. I'm not doing no accent. But I like accents. And then Spanish. I love, 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 love. Right, Hags? It's so true. And I think they think the same thing of guys with accents. Okay? I love accents. British and Scottish ones. I like those. But Spanish, particularly. I grew up in Southern California. And Southern California, as I was growing up, when I first started out, very white. I knew one black person in grade school. One. Until high school. First 8 grades of my life, I hung one black person. A small sprinkling of Latin, but not much. A couple of Cubans that had come over in the Cuban, when the Cubans were leaving Cuba because of Castro. So you're talking 60s into the early 70s. Then when I got out of school and started business and out of the service and I started businesses, Spanish, it was an absolute must to be able to speak there because a great deal of your workforce, Español, Mexicano, Latinos, okay? And so I found it fun and challenging to more or less teach myself Spanish. And certainly trade grade Spanish where we could, talk about everything on a job site and be able to communicate. And most of the guys really appreciated the old white guy can kind of speak our language. And funny enough, you know how people get culturally bound up? How dare he speak our language? I like the Spanish accent. I like Spanish people. I like people, period. You guys know that. So this giggy that I'm about to show you is not, I want you to understand it to be humor. And please don't take offense in any way. It's not meant to be offensive. I get a kick out of it, and I'm sure a few of you will here too. There's someone on YouTube that can speak 50 languages. That's crazy. My father could speak 5. My father could speak 5 languages. That towards the end in his 60s, his 5th language he started teaching himself. Russian. It was a home computer thing, and he was teaching himself how to speak Russian. I was like, Pops, what do you need to know Russian for? I just thought it would be a good, there's a lot of Russian influence in the world today. It was like, yeah, so he started, that was really cool to watch my dad learn. In his 60s, he was teaching himself. Okay, check this out.
I just found out the Mexican work week has 2 Tuesdays in it. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Nippy, my dad, super smart. He knew Portuguese, he knew Spanish, he knew Italian, he knew French, he knew English. And of course, when he was going to seminary to be a priest, which obviously he didn't become because he ended up with a family, he learned Greek and Latin as well. So he was my Greek and Latin tutor in my high school days.
I just found out the Mexican work week has 2 Tuesdays in it. I didn't even know that. You guys know that? There is. You guys look confused. There's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Friday. I didn't know. Next, you know how I found out? One of my best friends, his name is Jesus. He owns a couple auto body shops, right? He's amazing, the mechanic, auto body guy. He had my car. That's how I found out about it. I call him, I go, yo, Jesus, when's my car gonna be ready? He's like, come get your car Tuesday. It's ready Tuesday. I show up on Tuesday. Yo, Jesus, where's my car? No. I said it's for Tuesday. It is Tuesday, dude. No, pendejo.
pendejo.
I said it's for Tuesday. No Tuesday. Tuesday. I just found out the Mexican work week has 2 Tuesdays. I didn't even know that. You guys look confused. There's
I'm gonna run.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Friday.
I didn't know.
You know how I found out? One of my best friends, his name is Jesus. He owns a couple auto body shops, right? He's amazing.
Pendejo. No, pendejo.
So I found out. I called him. I go, yo, Jesus, when's my car gonna be ready? He's like, come get your car Tuesday. It's ready Tuesday. I show up on Tuesday. Yo, Jesus, where's my car? No. I said it's for Tuesday. It is Tuesday, dude. No, pendejo.
Let's look at the chart.
I said it's for Tuesday. No, Tuesday. Tuesday. I just found out the Mexican
Okay. All right. I wasn't trying to be offensive to anybody, especially I love Latin. I love accents. I really do. And I like humor even more. That is hilarious. I know that guy. I said, no, pendejo. Give me 5 people that cracked up at that. That's all I need. Give me 5. Give me a 5 spot. Good morning, Mushmouth. Give me a 5 spot on that one. Okay? Is anybody going to crack up with me? Joanda, I saw you laughing. Okay? Herbie laughed. Okay, we're going to do one more. Oh, gosh. Growing up, the Newlywed Game. Who liked the Newlywed Game? I don't know why I watched it so often. I loved Bob Eubanks when he would ask the question. And people would come up with it. I love rewatching Newlywed Game. I love rewatching Newlywed Game so I could see the styles of the clothes and hair of stuff people were wearing. And I'm like, that was me. We wore that stuff. We had that. We did that stuff. That was us. That was my white guy fro. Do you remember? How many people remember? I never did it, but how many friends got permanents? I had this one friend, Tim. He's as white as a ghost. He looked like a ghost, but he got his hair permed. He used to comb like one of those pick combs and everything. It was like it was okay. Hair like that. White as a ghost. Okay. Do you remember? Much like Bob Ross, Herbie. Okay. Kim, I got a few permanents. They weren't. I don't know if you guys remember having perms. It looked ridiculous. 4-leaf. Both parents at the same time. Why did men get perms? What the? My mom, till the day she died. I'm sorry, Vague. I'm not laughing at Mom. But I'm laughing at, it was like Richard Simmons. Why? What was our problem? Okay? All right. Anyways, I'm not making fun of it. I'm just cracking up. Who liked the Newlywed Game? I love both my parents. Like Mr. Brady. Yes. That's the perfect example. Brady. Why do you have a perm? Okay? That guy was a rich architect, a successful architect. Okay? In the show. That's a perfect example of a white guy perm. Okay. So the Dating Game, loved the Dating Game too. Had to watch the Dating Game. And then of course I liked Which one is the one where Chuck Woolery, 2 and 2, be back at you? 2 and 2, be back at you. What was that show? Match Game, no. What was that one? What was that one? Was that wasn't the dating game? What was that one? No. Where you gotta choose between. No. You gotta choose between 3 dates. Do you remember that one? Love Connection. That's it. The Love Connection. I loved me some Love Connection. I would sit there and go, geez, I'll tell you what I would have just said. I make up answers in my head. I think she'd have gone out with me. Okay. Okay. This is off subject. Sorry about all that. By the way, because we lived in the Hollywood, San Fernando, Santa Monica area, half of my family's been on almost every game show there is. My sister's been on 2. She won the whole rigmarole on The Price is Right, the final showcase. Some $30,000 worth of stuff back in the late 80s. I had a cousin who went on the Newlywed Game. They had been newlywed, my cousin and her husband, I think his name was Rich, right? Oh, I'm not kidding, Gypsy. My family was on all of them. We were at every game show you could imagine. At some point or another. Anyways, my cousin, beautiful girl, beautiful. She was a few years older than us, and she was our babysitter. Whenever my mom and dad needed a babysitter, they got my older cousin to come and take care of us. And they only lived a couple blocks away. And she gets married to a guy by the name of Rich. They go on the Newlywed Game, the Newlywed Show, and they won the show. They were a gorgeous couple. Anyways, I don't know if this couple won or not. I'm not sure if this couple won. Let's find out.
Gentlemen, what is the one thing the people on the other side of your street have more of than you do? Cars. Cars. Your wife said they have more.
Look at that outfit.
More grass than you do.
Grass.
I wouldn't bet on that.
Check out his outfit. All right, you got him paying attention now. I want you to pay attention, okay? This guy basically is the guy that's working. He's moving the keys in the neighborhood, okay? This guy. All right?
Gentlemen, what is the one thing the people on the other side of your street have more of than you do? Cars. Cars. Your wife said they have more grass than you do.
Grass.
I wouldn't bet on that.
Now, why do I think of Cleany and why do I think of Cleany and Niffy when I see that one? Okay, that's full on Cleany and Niffy. Cleany's, I wouldn't bet on that. That was Cleany's nerdy. It's his dad. No, I think it was them. I think it was a throwback, guys. That was a good one. That was a good one. Give me 5. I wouldn't bet on that. Give me 5 people. He did look like. Why do we even know who Ron Jeremy is? Oh no! Wait. Why in the world? Why would Pops know who Ron Jeremy is? Huh? How do I know if that guy looks? How do I know? Ron who? What the most unlikely porn star that ever lived? How do you? So unlikely. It's completely. It looks like Andre the Giant's younger brother. so true. That little troll. That's why he's shy. That's why he was a serious actor. We're out of line here. You guys, stop it. Okay, you guys are out of line. All right, you don't have to really stop. Okay. I've met Ron. He was at a 911 conference. What? 9/11. What? Did you both have your clothes on? That's just a question. I'm not being rude. Okay. I want a never winner before. If you've never won anything here before, and I've never sent you a package, I want to send you a package. Did I just say package and Ron Jeremy in the same paragraph? Okay. Oh no. Okay. Okay, wait. I'm gonna do it this way. This is for a never winner before. Never won before. Give me a number. Okay, Shawanda, what was Bob's thinking? Okay. All right. Give me a number between 25 and 50. Between 25 and 50. Okay? For a never winner before only. If you win and I find out I sent you some before, I'm probably not going to send it to you. Okay? New people package, Gypsy. You can put up to 3 numbers on a line at one time, DJ. You can guess up to 3. Never mind, Mr. 420. There it is, 26. Mr. 420. Mr. 420. I need to make sure. No, Carnivorous, that's okay. Thank you, incredibly kind of you. Mr. 420. Way to go. Now, Mr. 420, do you live in the United States and you're over 18? Quick. I'm telling you what I'm sending you. A pack of supplementary supplements. Supplemental supplements. Really good stuff. This package, we did some albino golden teachers. So, Mr. 420, I need you to send me your address to the Okay, perfect. 420, send me your address to the DetroitMushLab.net. There's a website. Scroll to the bottom of the website, and there's a place there to email me. Remind me that it was Mr. 420, and send me your address. And when you do, 5 grams of supplementary supplemental supplements are going to come flying your way. Okay? So we're going to do another giveaway here, but I wanted to get a never winner before, and we'll get everybody will be involved in the next one. Okay? But we had to get a new person exception. We wanted a new winner today. Okay. Is this true or false? Is this true or false? Most of the morning now, I'm going to do true or false stuff. Oh, by the way, real quick. This weekend, some of you know, okay? Some of you know that we're, unfortunately, well, it's fortunate too, so I don't want to put it that way. It's weird mixed emotions, but we're moving here from the house here to something else close by that I haven't even found a spot yet. But in the meantime, the house here went on the market, I want to say last Wednesday. We listed it. Are you guys ready for So here's what happens once it's listed. You start getting notices. They have to give you 24-hour notice, but that there's going to be a realtor bringing a prospective buyer through to look at the property. Now, back in the day, I thought you used to be able to stay on the property. Nowadays, no. You're not allowed to be on the property when the people are coming through. Okay? And I always wonder, like, how does the realtor know what to say about selling the house? They've never even been here before. They're seeing it for the first time. Be that as it may, I get a notice, boop, you got to get out of the house. And they give you an hour block. Okay? You get another notice, boop, another notice, boop, another notice, boop. You got to vanish, eggs. Friday alone, we had to boop 4 times out of here. And when we boop, it's me, myself, it's Brock, and then we have to bring Ruff with us. And so it's not like you could go hang out at a library, or you could go, somewhere, because you got Ruff with you. So now we're driving around for an hour. Like, this is getting a little crazy. I don't want to just drive around for an hour and hope that the people come or they don't come. Okay? So we get smart and we activate the Ring account. I had a Ring account I haven't been using for years. Sometimes you could go to the dog park, but sometimes you can't because it's even raining here on some of those days. Okay? So the historical significance eggs, 7 Mush Fest. Do they even know? No. And that's the other thing. You have to, every evidence of anything having to do with mushrooms, except for a couple of pieces of art on the wall, are gone. Have to be out, right? Because you don't want people thinking they're... Anyways, you get the idea. We have to divest the place of all things that I like. Yeah, break down, make the lab look like it's not active down there. All kinds of stuff. Anyways, here we are. Okay? Booping out of the house, and it's a pain. It's inconvenient. So we set up a Ring camera, and now we know we're out there nomading, and we can hear when the people show up. Oh, okay. And then beep, it makes a noise when they leave, and so you can head home. But you got to get back out in another hour or 2 for the next tour. Over the course of 2 days, Friday and Saturday, we got booped 7 times. I'm thinking, okay, what's happening is all of the people are trying to see what's the new thing on the market. By Saturday afternoon, I'm sitting here going, it's going to be about a 6-month operation. It can't officially be called sold yet because you have to do a bunch of stuff. They have to bring their home inspectors in, and they have to do. But the earnest money's been put down in 7 boops. Yeah, 7 boops. So they said, do you want us to keep doing boops? Do you want to keep doing boops? While these people, you've got an offer and then you have a backup. Do you want to keep doing boops? How many of you would keep doing boops? No way. No thank you. No boops, no more. Until if those things work out, everything should be good. The ball is rolling, Mr. Phillips. And one of the reasons that I mentioned that to you guys, F boops, Jodies. It was good though. I mean, it's a beautiful little spot. And like Haig said, there's a lot of historical significance. Today, I have to be done today here on the show by 10 o'clock. Haig's boop only when necessary. Haig's and I, we get along. That's why we know what we're talking about. Okay, Gypsy, thank you. You know what they really loved? The purpose. This is gonna kind of okay. So the Mush Lounge. You guys know the Mush Lounge, Kim Kim. We got it all booped up and got it all ready so you could hang out there and the whole group could do their thing. This couple, this couple, according to the what the realtor told my realtor, Miss Rose, they, Streety, if you're here, are you ready for this? They want to use the garage, the finished garage. It's got an epoxy floor and white walls, and they want to use the garage for their Harley Davidson garage. She rides and he rides, and they're like, this is so perfect. We literally have a showroom, and we put all of our tools and all this on that wall and this and that. The garage and their Harley Davidson situation was the closer. So, there's gonna be well, we'll see. I hope so for their sake. I hope so for their sake. Okay, that's right, nerdy. That's pretty cool. Herbie's like, wait a minute. There goes the floor. Her eggs. Maybe not. Harley's. Harley's in the Mush Lounge. And they liked the Detroit 1911 too. They were like, if this guy's this cool, we gotta live here. Fingers crossed. I'm not trying to curse anything or get ahead of ourselves because, hey, everything and things can still happen up and down and up and down. But it's very interesting. And the real reason I'm telling you guys this is I'm on a short schedule today. I must be gone by 9:55 because I have a 10 o'clock situation coming over my computer. And this coming Friday, we have it scheduled for a Home Pro to do an inspection. It starts at 10. I couldn't get it to start later. So that day, I'm going to have to boop out of here. We have to turn the place over. So that on Friday, we're going to be at about a 45-minute show. Okay? Yes, Mr. Phillip, Detroit 1911. Okay. So that's the story, and I'm sticking to it. We've got to be out of here by, help me keep track of time. I have to be gone by 9:55 today and 9:45 on Friday. Okay, Billy D, I'm glad to hear that. We'll know why you're on opening the gym that day. We'll ask Derek too. Is this true or false? So there's not, I don't have enough time to teach a mycology section today. So we're just going to do some true or false, rando factos, and then I'm going to read to you one of my very favorite poems of all time. It's an absolute wonderful, thank you, exception. And I'm sure we'll want to throw a party at the new place once we find out how cool the neighbors are. Is this true or false? Students in North Korea have textbooks that claim that their leader, Kim Jong-un, learned to drive when he was only 3 years old. Only 3 years old. Is that true or false? Is it in textbooks? Our leader learned to drive when he was 3. True or false? You guys are all Korean. It's true. You guys are, what? The Koreans going to, why? Why would they tell them that? Okay, our great leader. Okay. How was he was 3. What? I don't get it. True or false? Coins have a metallic smell to them. True or false? He has no, you're right, Derek Anderson. He doesn't go to the bathroom. I heard that too. True or false? Coins have a metallic smell to them. Is that true or is that false? We have a bunch of trues going on again. True or false? Billy D. Okay, the answer. False. False. The smell isn't actually the coins. It's you. Human perspiration mixes with the iron, that's right, Classic, mixes with the iron of a coin, and it creates the distinct smell that people say smells like metal. It's you. Okay, let's do another one. We're doing true or false. I'm just going to tell you this one straight up front. It's true. But you gotta ask yourself, if you lived in this community that I'm going to tell you about, if you lived in this community and you're going to hear about an exception, one person, would you make an exception for him? Would you come together as a community? The entire village of Sodeto in Spain won the lottery in 2012, except for one man who was never asked if he even wanted to buy the ticket because people forgot to ask him. We just forgot to ask Nerdy. Everyone else was in on it. Everyone else is split in the lottery. Sorry, nerd. Would we do that to Nerdy? Who's doing that to Nerdy? Or anybody in the village? No. No. Mr. Forgettable. No, we're not doing that. We're going to kick him down. Just put his number in. Do the splits with him. He lives in our village. It was our fault for forgetting to ask. That's ridiculous. Okay, you have to put him in. Now, there might be one or two of us that we wouldn't. No, I'm kidding. How would you not include the one guy in the village you forgot to ask? He didn't even know there was an opportunity. What if you're doing research and you're doing a particular kind of research and you realize, you know what? Most researchers, good scientists, they'll often experiment on themselves. What? Do what? Often, good, it's for science. We do this stuff for science. Okay? Anybody ever done something for science? Okay? Give me 5 people that have done something for science. This guy, I wonder if he should have done it. If he's like, yeah, Pops. Okay. So this guy, he's a renowned neuroscientist. And he's studying, his name's James Fallon. Okay? And he's studying the brains of psychopathic killers. Okay, FBI profiler kind of a guy. That's fantastic. During his studies, he scanned his own brain as a control, finding that he himself was a psychopath. What? He showed up as a psychopath on his own tests. I don't know if I should have taken that test. What? No. James. No wonder you were so interested in brains of psychopathic killers. You're carrying one, okay? Oh, that's right, Justin LaFlower. Gypsy's like, oops. James, didn't you know something like that was going to happen? 3rd-degree felony in the United States. I didn't know there was a 3rd degree. I always thought it was 1st and 2nd. Brian C. Slop's forehead. No. That's funny. If you sit on a sea turtle, it's considered a third-degree felony in the United States. Is the turtle reporting you? Joe D's, there's actually 5 degrees, okay. Who reports you? I mean, I don't want to sit on a sea turtle to begin with. No, that one's a true. That one's a true. How about this? Is this one true or false? True or false? The first selfie photograph was taken in 1839. First selfie, 1839. The true or false? In 1840, they created the selfie stick. That's false. That's false. It's true. The first selfie photograph was taken in 1839. What did he do? He had to get underneath the cloth, get it all set, and then he had to take it off, hit the exposure, go run around and get in the front and stand there? How the heck did he do that? That would have been tough. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Ruffy was getting all excited, so I thought it was somebody. It's an all-day selfie, I know, Hags. 1839. I'd like to see the picture. Okay. Sitting on a sea turtle, we already talked about that. This is a crazy story. How would you like this? Pops, I wish I knew you. I never knew you. I wish I knew my dad. I don't know who my dad is. I wish I knew my dad. Brian C., thank you. Steve Jobs used to often eat at his biological father's Mediterranean restaurant in San Jose, California, without ever knowing that the owner was his father. They even met a few times. Shakes the restaurant owner's hand. He's got his table. I want to know more about that. How could he not know? And then who told him later on, oh, by the way, that kid, that was your son. Oh, that guy, that was your dad's restaurant. There's a lot of layers to that, I think. But they said that. He used to eat at his father's restaurant, Mediterranean restaurant, but they didn't even know the owner was his father. And they shook hands. They met each other. I want to know more about that story. I want to read that book. Let's do a final one for today, and then we're going to do our poem. I love this poem that's coming up. Sue, that is sad. That is sad. I wonder what the story behind that is. There's got to be more to the story. Okay, well, if I can find out more of that story today, I'll share a little bit more tomorrow. One final one for today. Famous designer Hugo Boss. Who's heard of Hugo Boss? Oh, yeah. Hugo Boss? Didn't he make some Boss stuff? Hugo Boss used to be a designer of Nazi uniforms. In fact, he was part of the Nazi Party. Hugo Boss started out designing Nazi uniforms. Things that make me go, Okay, that's enough of that. Let's do a giveaway, and then I'm going to do a reading. This giveaway is to everybody. Give me a number between 1 and 50. 1 and 50. Go, 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 go. 1 and 50. Go, 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 go. Give me up to 3 numbers on a line at one time. Give me up to 3 numbers on a line at one time. And what do you think this number is? Oh, there we go. This is a famous number. It's actually a very famous number. Aaron just said it. Aaron, even 2 never winner befores today. Aaron, correct. When you said 43. 43. Aaron! Aaron, do you know how to get me your address? Send me your address to the DetroitMushLab.net. It's a website. Scroll to the bottom. There's a place there to email me. You're going to email me your address, and I'm going to send you a pack of supplemental supplements. Okay? And guys, guess what, you guys? 2 never winner befores got done today. Because Aaron was doing the never winner before. He said he'd never won. So we fixed that. Okay, we took care of that. And we'll do some more this week, okay? By the way, these are albino golden teachers. Albino golden teacher, beautiful crop. And I'll tell you one of the best. Lately, I've been putting out big turnips, right? Gigantos. This, in a way, actually works out pretty nice because these are more dose size. Like, boop. Really dosable sizes. Under a gram kind of stuff where you just boop. So they're almost micro teachers. I'm going to read this poem as our reading for today. Okay. Getting all serious. Easily one of my favorite, probably is my favorite poem of all time. If. You're welcome, Saul. If. By Rudyard Kipling. Great author. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowances for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good, nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet triumph and disaster and treat those 2 impostors as the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken, and you stoop and build them up with worn out tools, if you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss and lose and start again at your beginnings and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve you long after they are gone, and so hold on where there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings and not lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men can count with you but none too much, If you can fulfill the unforgiving minute with 60 minutes, 60 seconds of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it. And which is more? You'll be a man, my son. If. There's so much of the 4 agreements in there, isn't there? They're all in there. Impeccable. Don't take things personal. Don't have expectations. Do your best. The whole thing. If, by Rudyard Kipling, IF. An absolute, I love this line. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss and lose again and start at the beginning and never breathe a word about your loss, guess you're not much of a complainer, are you? This is a father's advice to his son about how to grow up and to be humble and be forthright and be committed and to be honest and to treat others with dignity and respect. You'll be a man, my son. Have a great day, you guys. I'll see you here tomorrow. We will have a great day here tomorrow, and we'll cover some other subjects. Okay? Mr. 420. You guys get me your addresses. I'll get that stuff out to you. In the meantime, you guys go have a great day. I'm probably not going to scroll out today. We'll get our scroll on tomorrow. Okay? Shamsuri. Very, very nice to see you here. I wish I had time to say goodbye to you all, but I have 1 minute. Let me get out of here. Go read that poem, If. And fathers, maybe read it to your sons and daughters. Read that. Read that around the table together each other today. If, by Rudyard Kipling. Have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Pops, peace, love. Ouch.